Yo, what's up, boxing fans? Yo, I was watching Mayweather, like always. I was watching Mayweather last night, and I was watching like just clips of him and his uncle talking in between rounds during their fights, and what his uncle be telling to him. Like I was trained by Don Turner, and Don don't talk a lot during the round, during the rest periods. He said if you can fight, you can fight. And you're going to readjust accordingly to the way you have to readjust. And a lot of times, like, I know when you're fighting, a lot of shit you don't remember what they saying in between rounds. You don't be remembering that shit. But I was listening to Roger when he be saying to Floyd, and I'm not a big Floyd Mayweather fan, but he can fight. And he's just as good as Pernell Whitaker, in my opinion. But he's right-handed. And the thing about Pernell Whitaker was, Pernell Whitaker used to gamble. And a lot of things I noticed, like what Floyd does, that Floyd don't do. See, Floyd knows he's not going to go in there and try to bang it out with a guy that's naturally stronger than him. And that's what a lot of boxers make mistakes because of their ego. They go in and they try to bang it out with a guy that they know they can't bang it out with. He knows, like his uncle was saying, let him run into something. And what he mean by that is, when he was saying to Floyd, let him run into something, what he was saying is don't go out there, and he was basically saying, don't go out there and try to knock this guy out. Don't go out there and try to do something that you can't do. Let him run into it, meaning let the guy set his own trap. And that's basically what it means. Like he said, let him run into it. Like if you got a good right hand, the guy's going to run into the right hand. You ain't going to go out there and go right hand hunting. And, he can fight. I'll give it to him. That guy can fight. He's just not a heavy puncher. And the thing I like about like him and Floyd Mayweather, not Mayweather, but Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker, he would go in there and bang it out sometimes. And that's bad, going in there and banging out with a guy. You never seen Floyd get beat up. And even in his tough fights, he don't go in there and bang it out. Like when I say bang it out, like I was taught, and it could be wrong, but I was taught, like, if a guy's punching, punch with him. Punch with him. If he's punching, punch with him. And the fastest hands are going to win. But I noticed, like, when Floyd is up against the ropes, he don't punch with the guy. He'll hold him, or he'll go into his shell. And he'll wait till the guy finishes punching, and he'll get out the way. But he don't punch with the guy. What I mean is he don't trade punches with guys. He can fight. And the thing is, like, he's very, very smart. He's very smart in the ring. Very, very smart. Like me, I was taught not to go up against the ropes. He goes up against the ropes. He uses the ropes to his advantage. I know how to keep a guy in the middle of the ring. Floyd doesn't do that. He let the guy go over there and take him against the ropes and then try to punch himself, knock Floyd out. And in the meantime, he's wearing his own self out. He can fight, man. He's a very, very, very smart fighter. Very smart. Only thing I don't like that he does is, like, he tries to use his hand speeds, and he's not assertive with his punches. He'll stand like on his toes and bang with his hands, but he don't sit down on his punches. What I mean, he don't sit down on his punches. He's always on his feet, and he keeps his feet wide apart. And he keeps his feet wide apart because he's trying to get away fast. But if you keep your feet wide apart, then you're not going to have a strong punch. But let me go. I'm going to make another video about it, right? I'll talk to you later. Peace. Oh, check out my books. Corner stores in the middle of the block. Peace.